What's up, Internet? It is January 27th, 2019. We are in the town with more of my Animal Crossing life. And isn't that just like life? I've had a bit of a weird day. Right now, I'm suffering from copious amounts of heartburn. And also, earlier, I dumped my entire giant glass of water on my keyboard, and it's still not exactly working properly. So, I've had an interesting day. Oh, that stupid mouse lady I never cared about left. Oh, however will we live with ourselves? Well, we move on. Oh, a snowman bed? No, I need a refrigerator. Actually, having my own refrigerator would be kind of awesome. I could store all my drinks and stuff in it. Also, I don't have room for any of this crap. Oh well. Yeah, so we still need the snowman dresser and the snowman, refrigerator, and then we have the full set. Now, the nice thing is, we have exactly, like, 1 month to get him. So, you know, we've got time, but it's random. That's less than ideal. Is anything going on in the town? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So what do we got from the museum today? Dinosaur egg. Worthless. For helping out the town grow and become more cultured. We have a Triceratops. I think we have that. I'm not sure, though. I'm going to pretend to actually remember what we have. I've got an awful memory, though. What else do we have? Dinosaur egg. We already have that. Worthless. And I think these are just storage. Yeah. Okay, well, let's look at this, let's see if we can, donate this thing to Blithers. If we can, I guess we did something right, and if we can't, I guess we already did. Hey, shiny spot. Awesome. Got some bells. I'm really hoping we can finish off the snowman set and get, like, a few more snowman pieces, because that's a huge HRA bonus. Hey, Blithers. I have a Triceratops, so you can have, if you don't already have one, because I know how you are about, you know, having the same thing twice. You're weirdly finicky about that. But I would like to donate and support this town's culture, just as many could donate and support the culture of the internet by helping my channel out. That'd be pretty awesome. We already have a Triceratops set, though. Alas. Alas. I'm also learning how to airbrush today. That was an interesting little, trial. I'm not sure it's working out quite how I wanted, because I kind of have, like, a planned project I'm working on, and, the end result is thus far not impressing me. But for my first time airbrushing, I still think it's not bad. But that's just sort of everything that's going on today. Okay, so I guess we'll sell this stuff to Nook. Oh, since we're already down by the beach, we might as well collect some shells to sell to Nook, too. How many space do we have? A few. Because it's nice to get a little bit of extra money to sell to Nook. Wish it would rain so we get more joyrides, but unfortunately we are limited to the weather, and the weather is random. I think it changes on an hour-to-hour basis, but at the same time we'd have to leave and, like, come back and respawn the entire world just to see if the weather changes a little. Ball into the ocean with you, because ball physics in this game are terrible. I don't know which one's more expensive. We'll take this one. And then go see if we can make ourselves a fortune with Tom Nook. Aww. That tree died. That's sad. Alas, poor little baby tree. You had such potential for a good, bright, giant, prosperous future, where you would then get cut down and turned into, like, a bed or something dumb, but for a brief moment you'd have existed and been awesome, but instead you died. And the world mourns for you. Let's sell some coral. Hey, that's not too bad. We might get ourselves a house payment out of today. That wouldn't be too bad. Hey, a spade shirt. No thanks. 340. What the hell? I will buy it just for an extra raffle ticket. Because we still need to get one more raffle ticket, and then I'll sell it back to you, because I don't really need it. I just wanted the raffle ticket. Can I just buy raffle tickets from you? Like, cut out the middleman? Save Saul some grief? No? Okay. Fine. Fine, I will do it the long about way if I must. Not that I really want to. Also, I really have got to remember to load up a second memory card and have someone just come and buy something from this town. Just so I can, you know, expand Nook's place again. The problem is that would require me to have spare time where I can do stuff, and I just don't, ever. Alright, so, that's that. We're gonna go plant some more flowers to make this place more awesome than it already is, which is tough. Because let's just be honest, the town is a really awesome place to begin with. It might be the awesomest place of all. Alright, well, we finished off one layer. I guess we'll start the next. And I'm gonna shake this tree for fun. Nothing. Nothing. Is there anything? There is. We found a airy shirt. Is that like a breezy shirt? Looks kind of like if you looked at a rose from like the top down or something. I don't know. Not my style. I'll stick to the good old future shirt. And some stationery. Everyone's favorite present from people because reasons. Just like, stop sending me stationary, villagers. It's like the worst present ever. You might as well get me nothing. Except nothing at least doesn't take up an inventory spot. Nope. That's not a thing. Hey, we got some apples. That's pretty cool. We can harvest those later if we want. Or plant them again. That gives us something to do. If I can ever remember to do that. Alright, we got some... Hey, it's Hambo. Hey, Hambo. What are you up to? Yeah, you're not getting a peach. We don't have a peach tree. Every time someone sends me a peach, it dies horribly. So, sorry. Just being real with you, Hambo, you're not getting a peach. Probably ever. Also, you gotta cross the acre rather quickly. Plus some bells. I want to make a house payment, and I might be able to do that. And this place is now empty because what's-her-name left. And the world all very loudly and audibly cheered. Okay, there's one snowball. Gotta find the second one, though. And if we do find the second one, then we can build a snowman, and hopefully they'll not hate us for bringing them into this world. Because we really need more snowman furniture. Or at least the last two we're missing. Although getting surplus snowman furniture doesn't hurt my feelings. Hey, that grew. That's kind of nice. Let's see if there's anything in the police station I can reappropriate for my own nefarious deeds. I didn't say nefarious, I meant completely honest and legitimate needs. Anything going on in the future, Copper? I do not ever actually bother with Joan and her stock market. That's mainly because it's basically just a giant gamble. And also, you have to get up early in the morning on Sundays for it, and who does that? Well, I do, but I have other stuff to do. That isn't that, anyway. But I do believe we got ourselves a house payment out of this, and that isn't too bad. There we go. Got ourselves our 50,000 bells. And we still got plenty of things we can do tonight. Like try and build a snowman, maybe shake some trees and get eaten by bees. And maybe, just maybe, plant some more apples. And we could sell them consistently and make a lot of money. That'd be good. Alright, let's start shaking trees, I guess. While we look for snowballs. And of course, Tortimer takes Sundays off as he takes every other day off. But specifically, he takes Sundays off if you're trying to build that second bridge. So it's going to be a while. There's our old pal Cody brain fart. Go get shoved in the ocean, Cody. If we're lucky, maybe a tidal wave will come up and just eat his house with him in it. That would be kind of nice. Hey, there's our fossil. Should be 3 more today. Just write a letter to our good old pal, Mr. Museum. That is an awkward typeface right there. Like, let's just make a letter out of a bunch of boxes. That's not going to be hard to read at all. Here's a weed we can pull. We're making this place a better place one day at a time. That's important. You gotta try and make the world a better place at every turn. Because if you make the world a better place, then it's just a better place to live in for you too. Hey, this tree grew too. Nice. See what you're up to. Oh, I don't want to deal with Belle ever. If I have to confront her, I might end up being a shirt in her house at some point. I don't want that. She's creepy. Alright, well, let's go see if we can confront Belle about the watch. Without her getting too angry and, you know, somehow turning us into stew or whatever she did to those other cows that she somehow has cow print shirts in her house for. Seriously, why is that a thing in this game? That is just... There are so many degrees of creepiness with that. And I know I'm obsessed with that, but man, is that not weird? Like, especially when your villager is, in and of itself, a cow. Like, it just feels like there are dots that need to be connected there, and people aren't connecting them, and why? Especially when it's bloody obvious. Alright, there's Pippi. We don't want to talk to Pippi. Is Belle running this thing today? Because I don't want to deal with that. It's Biscuit. And I think he's athletic, which means he'll be cheating a lot. Now, the nice thing is we do have all the exclusives from there, so it's not like we need to play around in an igloo ever, but I'd still not mind getting another dummy. In fact, honestly, kind of something I want to do at some point, but it would take such a huge commitment of time, is to just get an entire room of a house and just fill it with dummies. Excuse me. But, I think that'd be interesting. Huge waste of time, but interesting. Hey, Belle, I need a watch, and you better not have traded some other villager for something stupid like magic beans. Actually, she trades the magic beans for cows. And then turns them into shirts. She is a weird villager. Hey, Olivia, what are you up to? I will catch you a fish. I can do this. As long as it's not a specific fish, I can get you a fish. I'm going to get you a sea bass and then tell you it's the rarest, most expensive fish and you need to pay up. Just because you're not able to, and you're one. Ball, go away. Thought I told you no one likes you and your crappy ball physics. Anyway, yes, sea bass, it's the rarest, most expensive fish. She has to pay accordingly. Because she's lazy and can't be asked to move 1 square to the south. And catch like the most abundant resource in this game. I have a fish. You can have a fish. Please don't give me stationary. Because that is seriously the worst thing ever. I will take a wagon wheel, sure. Alrighty, we got ourselves a wagon wheel, and we're probably just going to sell that for more money. But you know what? At least we got paid fairly for what we did today. Oh, that's not a snowball. Well, it is. It's a series of snowballs, but more importantly, it's a snowman. And therefore, we cannot use it as a source of snowballs. So where's the other snowball? Hey, kitty. I will talk to you because I like talking to you. Do you need something? Belle. Why is everyone obsessed with giving Belle things? She's probably threatening them. Or vile, evil, knows no bounds. Here you are, hiding behind a tree, like the evil mastermind you are. I have a thing. You can have it. Okay, I'll take wallpaper. As long as it's not stationary. Because it is the worst thing. What wallpaper did we get? Ranch wall. That's something that'll just get sold, but hey, there's a snowball. Okay. Well, hopefully we do this right, because, you know, we still need those other 2 parts of the snowman set. Okay, so we gotta go from here, south. So, north by 1, and then right. Go to the right. Gonna go and avoid that river. What the hell are you? Mint? Well, you look it. I will be back to judge you on your house later. Because I'm curious what your house looks like. I don't want to lose this awesome snowball of destiny that's going to get us a refrigerator. Because we need one of those. Okay, so go south by 1. Here's the really scary clenchy bit. Alright, there we go. Now I just gotta remember where that other snowball was and we're all good. I think it was to the north of us. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so now we gotta wear this one down. Just gotta slowly whittle it down. And then when it's the right size, we can make a proper snowman out of it. It'll be awesome. It's a nice thing that there is an actual way to wear down a snowball, because, of course, you can only get snowman furniture if you get the right size. And if it only went one way, that would kind of suck, because you'd be very quick to basically screw yourself out of exclusive furniture. Actually, that's one thing I remember about the snowman set. Pretty much every iteration of it after this, the bed is really, really small, whereas in this one it's like a giant double bed. I think I like the bigger bed. It just looks softer and comfier. Because I think it's safe to say it's like the world's comfiest bed. Alright, come on. Should be about kicking size right about now, I would think. Yep, there it is. Okay, now I just gotta wear this up to the proper height. And then we'll be good. It's not quite right yet. I think that should be the right height, I think. I'm gonna push it this way because I don't want it getting stuck on that weird little rampy bit. Just kick it nice and slow into where we need to go, and then everyone's happy because we're gonna get ourselves a refrigerator out of this. Or a dresser, but I prefer the refrigerator because it's the only fridge in the game as far as that's not true, actually. There aren't a lot of fridges, though, so they're not super common. Okay, I think that's right size. Go! Oh. Well, you can thank me by sending me a refrigerator. And we'll call it even, Mr. Snowman. Alright. We never did get anything from that tree. And I think that was supposed to be a bell tree, too. I know bell trees are kind of finicky, but I'm still hoping. Okay, I gotta give that to Pate. I gotta remember where she is now, though. I think she's by her house. Oh, right, and then we wanted to go see Mint's house. That's right. I can remember basic things. Possibly. Probably not. But I can try. I have your watch. Please do not give me stationery. You are the worst. You force me to interact with a serial killer, and then you give me basically the most worthless thing ever, an anti-slot to my inventory. Thanks a lot, Pate. I will be sure never to help you again. That's what Mint's house is like. It's certainly looking pretty much how it looks right now. I kind of like the blue clock. It looks kind of nice. I'm pretty sure if you play as a different person and you look in someone else's drawers, like another player, it will actually tell you what's inside it. But it'll just give you like random responses. Like you shouldn't be looking through other people's stuff if you look through villagers' stuff. Did you need a thing? Well, I can give it to him tomorrow. Right now he's manning an igloo and I can't do anything about that. But I'll do it. You know, all this curl is doing is making me want to have some mint chocolate chip ice cream. Oh, she's nice. I like you a lot better than the lady who left. Shake, shake, shake. Hey, bagworm. This would be our fourth one. Not a common insect. But it's an insect nonetheless. I think they're only worth like 80 bells or something. They're not worth anything, but they're kind of cool to catch. Plus, they're one of the few insects you can get during the winter, because there aren't many of them. There's like 5. But I mean, it's winter. There's not really supposed to be all that many bugs running around, I suppose. Hey, Mr. Fish. I caught you. I wonder, Oh, I can't. I was always curious if you could just, like, straight eat a fish. Sort of like how you can fruit, but you can't. This would be, like, the worst place to run into bees, just because there's nowhere to maneuver. Let's go sell some stuff to Nook. Spells. And maybe we'll try and plant some more fruit trees. So we can have more fruit to make more money in the future. And secure ourselves a nice living as a fruit farmer. Alright, you can have that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. I will take your 1,000 bells, thank you. Alright, let's try and plant ourselves some apples. I think will be our next little goal. Because we can't do anything about Biscuit, because he's hanging out there. Here might be a good place for a tree. Now the problem, of course, is that we do have to eventually deal with all of this stuff if we want to have a perfect town. I'm not wildly enthused about dealing with that, as I mention every single day, but, you know, it is something that I think we are going to have to do at some point. I think, let's get this right, we should plant something here. So we're going to do that. Alright, what else do we got? Oh, hey, we got a weed, plus a digging spot. That should be all the fossils. Actually, there should be one more, I think. It's the octopus from that one Game & Watch game. Octopus. They were really incredibly creative with their Game & Watch game titles. I think we should be able to plant a fruit here without it being too close to the house. It might be too close to the cliffs though, but I'm not sure. But we'll give it a shot. And there was that other apple tree. We'll mess around with that, and then I say we try and find ourselves some bees. Excuse me, Mr. Snowman, I can't knock you over until you give me the fridge that you've promised us. Or that I've made you promise me on your behalf. Same thing, really. I'm gonna try and catch this fish while we're here, because more bells for us. We have a pond smelt. And we'll just put these bells in their wallet. Once again, just for the sake of making some space. And let's go find a place where we can plant some fruit trees. We're gonna have a giant orchard before this is over. Those two houses are probably too close to really grow much in between them, but we could plant that there and hope for the best. Hey! And that's our fourth fossil. Awesome. And hey, since we're there anyway, let's mail these and make ourselves a house payment. Hey, Phyllis. I'd like to mail a bunch of letters. More mail. You can't even believe how much mail there has to be. There's got to be at least like 3 letters here, maybe even 4, maybe. But probably fewer than 10. Because you can only store 5 at a time. But I'm not done with you yet. Because I have to make a deposit. Oh, we're getting close. 1 more and we will have paid off our upgrade. This is exciting. And we should be able to get that done in a couple of days. Pretty exciting. Alright. Now let's go find some places to plant some trees. I'm gonna have to cut all this nonsense down for Perfect Town. I don't want to. I just, in general, don't want to do a Perfect Town ever. It's the biggest waste of time and effort. That, like a lot of things in this game, can rely entirely on randomness, and it's just, oh, it's bad. Alright, where's a nice place I can plant a tree? To help produce more oxygen. So that we can continue to, as a species that is reliant on it, breathe. I think here would be good. Alright. Well, now we got some time, because we've done everything else today. Tree shaking! Because bees, and also bells. And perhaps blue furniture, all of the important bee things you can get from trees. We get some blue furniture. We got a bonsai, still a bee thing, mind you. See, you get all the awesome bee things from trees. And bagworms. This would be the 5th one we found. Nice. More bells. It's also a bag of bells. It's multiple bees. This game probably can't handle how many bees it's throwing out of trees. Alright. So I guess we'll probably double back towards the river from here. All while shaking all the trees and just slowly go up. Because we still need to find ourselves some bees. For cheap facial reconstructive surgery. And it's instantaneous. They do good work, except they look terrible at the end. Shake, shake, shake. Alright. Kind of surprised we haven't run into bees at this point. There's usually at least 3 or 4 hives every day. I mean, I've usually caught at least one with my face by this point. Oh, we got some bells. Oh, let's fill our pockets with filthy lucre. And then immediately use it to pay off the raccoon mob. Lest they send cow serial killers to our place and turn us into some kind of weird human shirt they put in their house. Seriously, what is up with that? Like, I know I'm obsessing at this point about this, but still, that is just a weird thing in this game. You have a cow that dresses her house full of cow shirts. There's something really messed up about that. Alright. Gotta shake some trees. Looking for bees. Hopefully not get stung in the face, but probably. But it's worth it to try and get a jump start on our next house payment. Well, we've seriously covered about a quarter of the map and still haven't found any bees. Kind of surprising, really. Maybe they're just not showing up today. Maybe they decided to go on vacation. It was too cold for them. I can sympathize. I don't want to hang out in the snow either. But that's because I also live in a place where it's snowy like 10 months out of the year. Snow is overrated. Oh, seriously, no bees in this entire like quadrant of the map. That's peculiar to say the least. Come on, Mr. Bees, that's an apple tree. And I believe we did shake the trees up in Nook's Acre. Do we have anything we can really sell them? Yeah, we got a couple things. Might as well dump our pockets while we're here. Alright, what can we sell? Sell that, and that, and that, and that, because we don't need more octopus paper. And we're already like 1/10 the way to making that final payment for our house. We are really motoring today. All without the help of bees. Because they've certainly not been doing anyone any favors. Okay, well, let's start up here. Now this would actually be a really terrible place to get bees too, because there's just nowhere to run. Like, if we get trapped here, we're done. Oh, hey, look, it's our old friend, the ball, with its terrible ball physics, sitting in the trash dump where it belongs. Good. No one likes you, balls. Hey, got some bells. Not a lot of trees here. This is going to be one of those acres they say, oh, it's just not filled with enough trees. Plant more trees. Actually, when you do like the perfect village, it'll probably say, there are too many trees and there's not enough trees in the same acre. Because it's like, not only do you need more trees, but you need them to be better spaced out. Because you can't have them next to each other without the harvest spirit getting angry at you for reasons beyond my understanding. Because I guess having two trees sitting next to each other is some kind of giant cardinal sin. In a game that's name was originally Animal Forest. You can apparently have way too many trees. For reasons. Oh, we got some bells. And /or whistles. More bells. It's not finding anything. We've literally scoured like half the map at this point. Oh, got some bells. Oh, there we go. Run. Now, hopefully I don't mess this up too badly. There we go. I think I'm satisfied with just having the one bee. I've been at this for about 40 minutes and I still have stuff I need to get done for the channel. So let's go sell this stuff and make our way home. And we are now like 1/5 the way through to get our house payment. We really did get a lot done today. Hey, Mr. Nook. I got some more deadly bees for your secret gangster bee weaponizing project that I shouldn't probably know about, but I do. Really, the bagworm's like 350 bells. That's actually kind of impressive. Oh, and we got ourselves some mail from our old pal, Mr. Snowman, as well as Tom Nook. One-hour sale at 6 p.m. on January 30th. Well, we might have to show up for that day then. And I think once we get another house upgrade, I'm going to try and clean this place up a bit. Now, what did Mr. Snowman send us? Yep, another snowman bed, because that's a thing we needed. Now, you may have noticed earlier on we got our HRA notification and it said like we got less points than we did last time, even though we now have like a matching wallpaper set. Part of that's probably because we got rid of the stones matching the flooring, but also it's just because there's nowhere to walk and like stuff with function, like all the beds and chairs and stuff are just blocked. So, you know, it's important to actually be able to get to stuff in the eyes of the HRA. I'm not sure I agree, but they have this thing called, in large sarcastic quotes, standards, and if you don't appeal to their standards, well, suddenly you get no points and you get no rewards, and the entire town suffers because apparently they all rely on the HRA for some form of validation, I guess, because tourists want to see a clean house, I guess. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, subscribe to the YouTube channel as well as the Twitch stream to know when we go live, to see every other time we do this, which is going to be every day, because that's, you know, the whole point of a daily sort of day in the life diary type thing that this is. Plus, if you really want to make my day, you can check out the channel's Patreon as well as support me there, and you get yourself on the Patreon supporters Discord, where we can talk about awesome things like, seriously, how many great things fall out of trees that start with bees? Seriously, trees are like the great supplier of all treasures that begin with the letter B. And I just realized that today, and it's kind of amazing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.